Hello everyone. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited today. If this is your first time, thank you for coming and please do consider coming back. And for all my returning subscribers, a million kisses. So today we're going to be doing this pom pom yarn Christmas wreath. You see how beautiful it looks. It just brings a sparkle to your home Christmas. So please do consider staying and watching. I'm sure you're going to learn something because buying this thing is quite expensive, but doing it yourself won't cost you that much. I think I spent less than 200 baht, which is like maybe $10 or no, $5 for this. So thank you for staying tuned with me. Let's go.
Okay, so we need yarn. I don't know how to call this particular brand of yarn, but it's really thin yarn. It's like this. You need red, blue, and this white or cream color. You need a cutter, scissors, and my pom-pom makers. If you don't have a pom-pom maker, I'm going to show you another way to make it. You can use your fingers, or you could use a fork. So first, because this yarn is like this, is kind of hard to work with, I'm going to use this chair to help me. I'm using this chair to help me to be able to work well with the yarn, because it's difficult to work with it like that. So I'm just going to look for the edge. I think here is the start. So I'm actually going to use all of these sizes. These are the different sizes of the pom-pom makers. I'm going to use all of them, but I'm just going to demonstrate with you. I'm just going to demonstrate with this one. So I'll get my yarn, my pom-pom makers, and the yellow one. I'll get my pom-pom makers and then see, put them the two sides like that. So it is like this. And then I'm just going to wrap this one around it. I'm just going to keep wrapping until I think it's big enough to give me a very nice pom-pom. I'm just going to wrap until we have a desired size.
You make sure you close the pom-pom makers very well. It's going to help you to cut it nicely. Now you go in with your cutter and just cut in the middle. If you don't have a cutter, you could as well use your scissors. There is no problem. But the cutter was most convenient for me. After cutting, you cut a long rope about 40 centimeters and you pass it in the middle of the pom-pom makers. You just pass it around like 2 times and then you secure it, you pull it tight. Yeah, you have to pull it tight to make sure all the yarn in the middle is tied together. Remember, you've cut them, so they're actually in pieces now. If you don't tie it nicely, they're all going to fall off. And you open your pom-pom maker and voila, you have a pom-pom. So you have to do that a couple of times. I just want to show you how I did it with my hands too. The same way I'm using my hands, you could use a fork to do it. You just use a fork and you just wrap and you do it as well. And you could also use 3 fingers if you want a smaller pom-pom. See, I have my desirable size. So I'm just going to pass rub again another yarn, like 40 centimeters. Of course, I'm doing that because I need to leave extras that I'm going to use to tie on my wreath form. So I just try to tie it there in the middle. Try tying it in the middle, and then I went in with my scissors and cut both ends. So after that, I just made sure I secured it tightly, nicely. As I earlier said, if you do not secure it nicely, all the pieces of yarn are going to just fall off. Then I just ruffle it up a bit. Now the one I make with my hand, I need to go in with my scissors to give it form, to cut it and make it nice. But once you use the pom-pom maker, you don't need to do all of this. It comes out perfect already. And there you go. So I have about 75 pom-poms there or more. Okay, now I could not get a wreath maker, so I got a styrofoam board which I'm going to cut to form my own wreath maker. You could as well use a cardboard box. You cut a circle and then you can just put some light dresses there to make it have a round shape. I just cut this one, it's quite light, so I'm going to cut 2 circles. I'm using a diameter of 12 inches. So those are my 2 circles. I'm just going to try to use a double-sided tape to glue them together. I did that, but it didn't glue quite well, so I actually used a normal sellotape and just wrapped around and just make sure it was firmly together. So after doing that, I just got my pom-poms. I'm just going to tie them. I'm going to start with the outline first. I'm just going to tie them outside the outline. You see the use of the excess yarn we were leaving, right? That's why I said you should use 40 centimeters of yarn to tie the pom-poms, so that the excess yarn you could use it like this to tie on the wreath form. So you just keep tying them like that all the way around. I'm done with the outline. Now I'm going to do the same for the inner part. I'm just going to tie it again. So there you go, I'm done with the inner part. Now I'm going to use my hot glue gun. You could still continue tying, but I found it was a lot of work. I was tired already, so I just went in with my glue gun and just put them. The glue gun actually secured it perfectly. So if you don't want to tie as well, you could use a glue gun even for the outline and the inner part. So it's no big deal, it's going to still do the job. If you're still watching this far, please do consider subscribing, liking, commenting and sharing my video. Thank you. I remain loyal to you, to producing beautiful videos. So there you go. Oh my goodness, see how beautiful that looks. Okay, and then I just went in with some accessories there to just glue around. You see there are different colors, right? I used green, white, and then I combined white and green, white and red, and just combine them like that. So you could do whatever colors you like and combine them however you like. So I'm just putting some accessories there. There it's just a red ribbon that's supposed to help me to hang it wherever I want to. And voila. Oh, my Christmas wreath is ready. I'm so excited because it's so beautiful. I really love it. I think my camera doesn't give justice to how it looks. It's so beautiful. You should try this. Please, if you do give me a shout out on my Instagram or Facebook page. It's going to be down at the description. Thanks a lot for staying tuned. Thank you, and thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell. Goodbye. I'll see you again in my next video.